Alright folks, between work and responsibilities, we've only got so much time to ride a motorcycle. That's right, life is short and we don't have time to ride just average roads. We want twisty, curvy, scenic roads to ride our motorcycles, and enjoy the therapy that riding a motorcycle on a great road really provides. After all, there's really nothing quite like riding through a beautiful landscape with exciting curves and enjoying the freedom and adventure that comes with motorcycle travel. But finding hidden gem roads really is the best way to travel by motorcycle. The lesser known roads are much less busy. Scenic, overcrowded routes can sap your joy pretty quickly if you have to stop and go constantly. Hidden gem roads are the best because they allow you to go at a good pace while at the same time enjoying the scenery. So in this video, we're going to look at a few hidden gem roads from across the country if you're planning to ride in America in 2025. And all these roads can be found on our website, greatmotorcycleroads.com. If you're planning a road trip in 2025, be sure to visit greatmotorcycleroads.com for the free Google Maps links and the route descriptions. First, we head to the Pacific coast of the US. Pretty much everyone in America by now has heard all about the Pacific Coast Highway. It's an amazing curvy road that clings to the edge of the glittering Pacific, and countless car commercials have been taped in Big Sur, the most famous section of the road. And if you had the entire road to yourself, it would probably be the best road in America to ride a motorcycle. But at the same time, the Pacific Coast Highway is such a well-known route, sections of it can often be crowded with tourists and other folks who want to take a slow ride and enjoy the scenery. If you've never done the PCH by motorcycle, we wouldn't blame you. It's a great bucket list ride and one that you'd never forget. But if you are planning a trip around here, a great hidden gem alternative is Highway 58, which is not far from the PCH. Highway 58 starts off as a roller coaster. Then you also get giant sweepers and some awesome changes in elevation. Part of the road runs through pastoral farmland for more than an hour. Then the road suddenly tightens down into twisting loops as you dive into canyon country. From there you can hop on 166 South and down through Highway 33. California Highway 33 is a road we've highlighted over the years. It's an exceptional mountain road with inspiring views. And these are just two great hidden gem roads to take near the Pacific coast. Heading a little further away from the coast in the western states, there are some incredible scenic roads to take by motorcycle. Some great examples are the many national parks out here. Utah is one of my all-time favorite states to ride a motorcycle, or just take a scenic road trip by car. This is because there are 5 incredible national parks in the state alone. I took my first trip through Zion and Arches National Park back in 2014. Arches is especially incredible because the road twists and turns along the red stone arches. If Planet Mars had a national park, it would probably look like Arches. And Moab is a great little town that works as a home base to center your road trip around. The problem is that in the past few years, Arches has become one of the most popular national parks for tourists. So much so that you need to make a reservation ahead of time just to get access to the park road. And even then, you'll probably have tourists and slow vehicles ahead of you, which can prevent you from getting an enjoyable ride in without interruptions. Well, a great hidden gem road is actually just over the Utah state line nearby in Colorado. It's Highway 141. This gem of a road includes 30 miles of breathtaking Red Rock Canyon views with no traffic, buildings, and very few other travelers. The first 40 miles of road follows a beautifully narrow canyon, which tops out and proceeds down a wide glacial valley. There'll be some high-speed sweepers on 141 with good sight lines as you take in the amazing scenery around you. If you are heading to Moab to do some road tripping by motorcycle, you can take Gateway Road, which connects over to Highway 141. Next, we head over to the Northeast. The northeastern United States has some exceptional scenic routes to take by motorcycle. New York State has the Adirondack region, Vermont has the Green Mountains, and New Hampshire has the Granite White Mountains. And for those who are heading to New Hampshire, whether for a Laconia Bike Week or just for some mountain riding, a quick Google search will highlight the Kanga-Magus Highway in New Hampshire as the best ride for motorcyclists. And we agree, the Kanga-Magus Highway is great. I grew up not far from here and have done the Kanga-Magus many times by motorcycle over the years. But in my opinion, it's not the best motorcycle road in New England. Don't get me wrong, you can get some great mountain views on the Kanga-Magus. And if you time it right, you can have the road pretty much wide open for many sections of the ride. But I found it's a bit of a short ride. You can do the whole route in about 45 minutes, so by the time you get to the end, you'll be pulling out your map trying to figure out another road to take to fill the rest of your riding day. I did a 7-day road trip in the region back in 2020 and tried a route I had been eyeing for years. The route starts on 26 as it passes through Grafton Notch State Park, and it passes the main state line. From there, you can hop on Route 2, up 17 and around Rangeley State Park, over to Madrid. At this point, I had done very little riding in Maine and was blown away by how great this part of the state was to ride by motorcycle. This route is far less known to visiting tourists. The road opens up a bit more than the Kankamagus, and the entire route is much longer, which offers a fantastic full day's ride which will give you a sense of accomplishment at the end. But if you are planning a ride around the Kankamagus, another great lesser-known route is up along 113 through Evans Notch. It's a twisty mountain road that travels close to the New Hampshire and Maine border. We'd bet you'd agree these are some great hidden gem roads that will be far less busy. Heading down into the southeast United States, you can take some exceptional rides through history. One of the best historic roads is the Natchez Trace Parkway. It travels through nearly 10,000 years of history. Not only does this historic road connect you to the past by motorcycle, there's also scenic beauty along the way. And the Natchez Trace is a slower paced ride, but if you've got the time, it's a great way to travel through 3 southern states, as it starts up in Tennessee and leads through Alabama and Mississippi. And to be honest, while this isn't a hidden gem road, it's not as busy as you might expect. It's well paved and it can be a great leisurely therapeutic ride with gentle curves. And best of all, there's no stop signs, stoplights, or cross traffic. But a great little hidden gem road very close to the Natchez Trace is Old Port Gibson Road. This is about 44 miles in length. It's a far more thrilling ride than the Trace, so if you're looking to open up the throttle a bit more and take on some twisty curves, Old Port Gibson Road connects Raymond to Port Gibson, Mississippi. Alright folks, in just a few minutes we've highlighted a few hidden gem roads that are far less known, but are far more enjoyable to ride by motorcycle. Whether you've got your first motorcycle recently and are ready to start some epic road trips, or you've been traveling for decades by motorcycle, I'm sure you'd agree finding great hidden gem roads really makes all the difference in enjoying a successful motorcycle trip. Sure, some of the well-known scenic routes and national parks are bucket list roads to take by motorcycle, and you won't regret seeing them with your own eyes. But the treasure of finding hidden gem roads that are lesser known can really make all the difference in enjoying a therapeutic motorcycle ride through some of the best roads in America. If you're looking to find the best motorcycle roads in the US for 2025, join us over at greatmotorcycleroads.com and start planning your epic motorcycle road trip in 2025. If you found this video helpful at all, hit that like button for us. It really helps out our channel here. Thanks for watching and we'll see you in the next video.